Hello everybody, Wekax here and welcome to my Let's Play of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today I think we're gonna do something special. I want to unlock, at least try to unlock Lilith. So that means we need to defeat Greed Mode with Azazel. Greed Mode is pretty different from the original game. People told me that my voice is too low and the music is too strong, so I'm taking off the music a bit. Maybe that was a bit too much. Greed mode, basically once I press this button, then a lot of waves will start spawning one after another and I need to kill them in time. If I don't, then I'll have to deal with both of the waves at the same time. I think it's easier than the original game. Oh yeah, and each place you have a shop. Each time you pick up an item, a different item will drop instead. So there's basically infinite items. Now a bit about Azazel. Azazel is considered one of the most overpowered characters in the game. I don't like him very much because his range is short, but he starts with flying and brimstone, which is one of the most damaging items in the game. Squeeze, he tears up, and to Spirit Hearts, which basically means we will charge up our brimstone faster. So let's begin. Well, the first few waves should be fairly easy. Actually, usually the only tough part about this mode is his last boss. This boss was called Ultra Greed. Which basically doesn't matter how much damage you have, you always do the same amount of damage to him. There's some sort of a DPS cap on him, which is, I think, kind of frustrating, and he has some really annoying attacks. Hopefully you'll see it later. The layout of all the levels is, except the one before the last, is pretty much identical. And it's pretty easy that the mobs will just spawn on top of you and you'll have nothing, you can't do anything about it, you'll just get hit, which also can be pretty annoying. But also this video should be shorter because there's a lot less floors to go through. I actually like to play this mod. It's kind of more relaxing than the normal Binding of Isaac levels. Yeah, see, this one was the last wave before the boss waves, so enemies stopped spawning. Oh, and by the way, you can stop the waves at any time if you press on the button in the middle, but each time you press on it you lose half a heart of damage, so you don't really want to do it if you don't have to. Sometimes with other characters who are not Azazel, you have to. I need to back in order to get to the item room, and I think I'll even buy this trinket, even though usually I'm not a big fan of it. The tick, you cannot, once you have the tick, you cannot take any other item instead of it, any other trinket, sorry, instead of it. But what it did, it takes up, if I'm not mistaken, 10% of boss's health. See, so the boss actually starts with less HP, and I think that versus the last boss, Ultra Greed, it actually might make a huge difference. Well, the Sun card is pretty much useless. I'll use it because it does a tiny bit of damage to bosses. And another thing here in Greed mode, that every wave that passes, you get another charge for your use item. Take HP just so I'll have it for the devil deal. Well, I wish I had more money. I will take this. Since it does more damage and more range. Once I press this button, 2 more bosses should spawn. And after that, I'll get a devil deal. You get a devil deal on every room here that you do this wave. You don't have to, it's an optional wave. But there's really no reason why not to do it. With a soul heart. 3 soul hearts and lump of coal. I'll take it. Lump of coal is damage based on your range, so for Azazel it's not the best item in the world, but it's still worth taking because it's still damage up, even if just by a tiny bit. Well, this is stuff that can give me key. I'll take this as HP up, and each time I get hit, there's a chance to drop a red heart. Ooh. Oh, good. Golden key is free keys for the floor, which is very good. That means I do not need to buy a key on this floor, and because I got the other key, don't need to buy next floor. Pyro, 99 bombs. It's pretty good. I think that in greed mode it's worse less than it's worse in the normal game, because you don't find yourself using bombs too much. Oh, good, this was a good find. Each penny that you get here in greed mode is very important, because that's basically how you get stronger. Oh man, retrovision kind of sucks, but oh well, I can deal with it. It's not the worst pill in the world, just kind of annoying, but overall it's okay. Man, shouldn't have got hit there. Taking some dumb damage over here. Okay. Even if you don't finish the whole wave on time, it's not the end of the world. Hey. Just spawned the spider. Didn't see these spiders. That one time I did see him, I just didn't dodge it for some reason. Oh man. I need to stop playing horribly. Card, chariot card. It's basically an invincibility card. I can't get hit, and I do a lot of damage to enemies when I hit them. It's a pretty good card to have. I'm actually hoping to get the Hierophant, which basically means that I get free 2 free soul hearts. I hope this retrovision will stop fast. I think it will end at the end of this floor. I'm not sure if it's timed or based on the floor, but hopefully it ends soon. 27 coins. I'll buy liver for sure, because that's a lot more HP. And if I'll get 2 more cents, I'll buy the spider mod. If I'll get, I'll explain what it does. Larry Jr. Larry Jr. is a pretty easy boss, especially if you have a weapon attack like this that can pierce through every segment of his. So each and every individual segment takes damage. So he takes like double damage compared to every other enemy. Oh, just best to stand over the gap here versus Birdie Jr. And basically he can't hit me. Only if he managed to spawn a fly, but not really worried about that. Okay, so have enough money, I'll buy spider mod. It's not necessary, but it's a nice. No, I won't buy a soul heart. Have enough HP. What it basically does, you see, it gives HP to the bosses, and it tells me how much damage I do, and how much damage they have, how much HP they have left. This boss, basically, when you attack it, it breaks down into smaller parts, and depending on which variant you got, this variant it drops a spider. Oh no, this one drops the charging one in the end. One other nice thing about spider mod is when it does touch enemies, it gives them a random status effect. See, like here he froze them, which is pretty nice. It's better in my opinion to kill one of them than the other one, because you don't want your screen to be too cluttered, because it can hit you. It doesn't actively go after you or anything like this, but it's still worse not having your screen too clustered. See, because this is the last wave, I cannot press on the button anymore. And I got a deal. Black Magic is basically worthless in my opinion. Rotten Baby is amazing in my opinion. Rotten Baby actually spawns a fly every time, one fly. So when this fly, one kamikaze fly. So when this fly dies, he will automatically spawn a new one. Two of hearts is useless. I'll just use it. Two of hearts basically gives you 2 hearts, which in my position is kind of useless. So not even gonna bother with it. Let's see what I got here. Good, a free soul heart. Oh, yeah. If you're asking what's this item over here, it's a reroll. It rerolls all the items in the shop. So if you have money and there's stuff in the shop that you don't want, you can put some money in this or blow it up with a bomb and it will change. But if you use a bomb, it has a few charges before it breaks down. But if you use keys, if you use money, you have basically unlimited rerolls basically. Too bad I can't take this. I would really like this. Let's see what we have here. Slow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it gives me a chance to slow. Well, the right one is just HP. The left one is HP plus luck. It's magic scrap, so there's no point not taking the luck up as well as HP. And it also changed the color of the brimstone, which is kind of neat. Just cosmetic. It didn't. Well, it's not just cosmetic. It gave it the added effect, but it doesn't change the damage or anything important. So, but it's still cool when the color changes. Yeah, these flies. I hate. These flies are actually worse in my opinion because they charge at you and they will usually hit you. These enemies actually don't matter too much. Magician makes your tier homing, which because my brimstone is so short basically means it does nothing. But if I had a longer tier range, it would actually be very good. Now, if the enemy is that small, which is, I said, it's kind of funny, you can step on it and it dies. Well, this is range and damage, 2 things that I need. Usually it affects only one eye. I don't know exactly how it affects if you have a brimstone. Let's try to use a bomb and re-roll these items. I don't want any of them. Ooh, this I want the pajamas. It gives you like 4 soul hearts. And I should have enough money once I press this button. Okay, I hate this boss. Especially not the boss itself. His eyes are annoying as hell. Starts, yeah, see, the eyes go across the room like this white thing, and they basically, you can't, oh man, let me just step on the path. You can't destroy them, but if you touch them, you take damage. Once Pip dies, everything here in this room dies. I know there's something I wanted to buy. I had the pajamas for all soul hearts. I have almost full HP, which is pretty cool. Gish. Gish isn't a bad boss. He shoots a bomb. Puts the black stuff on the ground. Doesn't hurt you. Can jump on you. Can summon ads like these ones to help him. He's not a bad. He's a pretty easy boss. He's pretty tanky though. As you see, he has kind of a lot of HP. So I had my tier charge. Whoa! Man, he really got me there. Finally, he's dead. Okay, let's go on. Oh, the bloat. The bloat is like everything I said about Peep, but worse because he shoots brimstone. And both of his eyes start at the beginning of the game from outside, so not from a certain damage point. And he brimstones only upwards, or only to the side and downwards, so it's best to stay above him if possible. If not, then diagonal to him so he won't brimstone you. But he's one of the most annoying bosses in the game in my opinion. Let's see what we got here this time. 2 black heart and a chest who gave us 2 pills. Let's YOLO these pills. Health down, which is very bad. Even though if you don't have any more health, it acts as a health sap, which is I think kind of cool. Take out these fires because the chance it will give us coins. I'll have the bomb. These can drop black hearts as well and cards. Not this time. Oh. Marked rock. That's gonna blow that for sure. For the soul heart. Have the bombs. So I will blow up all these coals. I want to get more black hearts. Nope. Not lucky today. And now where's the womb? Okay, let's see what we have in our item rooms. Oh, this basically is worthless, but I'll take it anyway to give me spectral materials. It means my materials will go over rocks and stuff, but because I have brimstone, it already does that, so yeah, not worthwhile for me. Let's see what we have in our shop. Steam sale, too bad it's too late. Makes all the shops forever half price. I might consider taking it anyway, but at the moment it's kind of useless. Blows D2 up because it can drop a lot of money and stuff, and we have way more bombs than we will ever need, so I see no point in not doing it. Come on. Oh, this is just annoying. I have another one in the next way where he spawn. Nothing I can do about that. Well, maybe it's not the best time for me to cycle through cards. Oh, crap. Okay, they're dead. Oh. These are bosses usually. They charge to you and they leave creep behind them. Not the hardest bosses in the world. This is probably the worst damage in the world. The world card is useless because there's not any map to discover. I wasn't sure. There's 2 kinds, there's 3 kinds actually. One who does only 1 direction brimstone, like this dude. One that does 2 direction brimstone, and a new one that does 4 direction brimstone, which I'm not used to. And now again, these guys. Oh well, I don't mind. I wish I could fight only against these dudes. My life would be a lot easier. I wonder if my take effect works on them, because they are technically bosses. Ooh, the dice shard. Dice shard basically allows me to change. If there's an item I don't like, I can change it to a different item. Like from the item room or from the shop. If I would have known I would have got this, I wouldn't have taken the how's it called, the spectral tears yet. I would have obviously wanted to change it to something else because I don't need it. It's useless to me. And it's also the D20 effect, which means it's a D20, which means all the consumable on the ground and stuff, it also changes. So if I wanted, I could have left these coins, and maybe these coins would have turned into chests or something like that, which is pretty valuable. But I will use it just as a D20. I probably won't use the other effect of it. I don't know if there's there is another floor in between here and the last floor, I believe. Yeah, there's a floor for the dark room as well. So I still have one more room to use a D6. I can also use it on the shop instead of using a bomb or something like that, which there is a chance that what I will actually end up doing in the end. Carrying Queen, she leaves red poos which damages you when you touch them in her first phase, and in her second phase she just moved. The catch with her is she can only hit the rear part of her. All the rest of her body is immune. Might look like it takes damage, but trust me, it does not. Well, we'll take the steam cells. There's no point not taking it. I'll take Tears Up. Actually, well, Tears Up is basically useless to me. I don't need Tears Up when I have... Oh, man, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to press Q, I meant to press E. Well, I'll take BFF. Makes all my companions do double damage. And I don't want Chaos. I don't need a key. I'll use a bomb. Here, this... nothing here is very useful for me. Okay. This is actually... Okay, this is Challenge Up, gives me damage and makes enemies the greater chance to be champion versions, which means have more HP, they do more damage. Also works on boss, so you need to be careful on bosses. So you need to be really careful, so you won't screw yourself over. And there's a real chance that I would lose this game, especially versus Ultra Greed in the end. I might keep this to Cardo of Heart this time. Didn't know he will change directions. Let's see what I got here in Night Devil Deal. I'll take this. Guppy's Paw means that I can exchange 1 red heart for 3 soul hearts. I'll use 1, so I'll have 1 red heart. And then I'll pay only 1 heart instead of 2 for this knife, which basically now my range penalty is gone and don't have any more red hearts, so I have no need for Guppy's Paw. But I can... that was a really good luck I had there. The knife does massive amount of damage, which again won't mind at all for Ultra Greed, but hopefully we'll be okay. Let's see what we have here. This actually leaves like a pool of lemon on the floor really close to you, which does damage to enemies. I think it's a pretty bad item. Let's see what we have here. This is Giant Flighter, makes your flies and spider bigger. There's nothing better here to take, so I'll take it. Flies at Rotten Baby now will be bigger and do more damage as well. And I like to stop being bad at this game. These enemies are really annoying. They shoot really fast. You basically cannot stand next to them. Actually, this is one of the first times that I actually am using the knife. It's kind of hard to get used to, but it's such a good item though. Oh man, it moved. Whew. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Well, if I die here, I'll try to do it again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll survive this somehow. Was 1 HP, was 1 black heart. I have no chance of winning Ultra Greed. Well, let's exchange a lot of this stuff here. Hopefully I'll get... Let's blow these up. Let's hope I'll get some form of HP up, which didn't happen. So basically, I have like a 0 chance of winning, but oh, we'll have some chance of maybe making it. Fires have 50% chance. Blue fires have 50% chance of dropping Soul Heart. Oh no, he brimstone's down. Whew. He brimstone's only below him, so you do not want to be below him. Mask of Infamy, we already saw it. You need to kill the heart before you can kill the mask. The mask shoot bullets, and the heart shoot bullets, and the mask basically charges you. Well, nothing here than I need. Try buy more HP on the next floor. He's... Oh no, there are 2 of them. 2 of them is annoying. Because they can brimstone, and the brimstone turns, especially if they don't do it together. Ooh, thankfully the flies killed one of them. And oh good. Oh no, this is actually not good. I hope for Soul Heart. Item that were shown up here I couldn't have taken anyway because I have no HP for it. When it's Soul Hearts, it costs 3 Soul Hearts. Let's see which card I get. My princess, I guess I'll use it to the next floor to maybe kill an annoying enemy. This is the last floor. There's no item room here at all, only the shop. This is HP up, and I can break rocks and stuff when I touch them, which is pretty cool. And pots and everything, I can just step on stuff and they break. Okay. Let's see, I'll take an orbital. It does contact damage, and if someone shoots it, it blocks a shot. So I have less chances of getting hit, which is really good. Envy basically breaks into smaller parts each time until it disappears. It's not a strong enemy. A problem with it here, it takes a while to kill because it has all these parts. Doesn't matter how much damage you have, it takes a while. Oh, these are her hands. Which if they touch, oh no, it's these hands. There's 2 types of hands. These one just drops spiders and these stupid waves. Ooh, I didn't see these. Alright, I'm quiet. I really need to concentrate right now, because if I won't, I'll... Let's use this card, hope for a better card. Hanging Man, give me flying for a room. I have flying always. I didn't see that. I thought these spikes will go away. Usually they go away after you kill the room. I guess not in raid mode. And this is what I said, that enemies can just spawn on top of you, and there's nothing you can do. The boss does a full red heart of damage each time he touches you, so they can sometimes drop stuff. Money is good too, there's more items I can go through. Well, I prefer maybe boss will touch that and take damage, so I'm not going to take that out. Let's blow this a couple of times. Yeah, well, Jesus Juice, damage and range. 3 hearts. Please be 3 soul hearts. Well, at least 2 soul hearts, that's something. this is some more damage and speed. Speed is something that I'm kind of lacking right now. This might have just saved the run. Widow. It's a pretty easy boss, and died long like I didn't even get a chance to talk about them and they already died. This is usually... Haha, I knew there wasn't... These enemies are not bosses and this is boss wave. So I was like, huh? Where's the boss? The frail basically has two phases. One phase is pretty weak and dies automatically, and then it has its skeleton phase, which is basically jumps at you, it throws bullets, and it can stop and do like a brimstone all around. Luckily it didn't do that. This also gives me 1 black heart, so I'll take this as well. All the range and the other stuff I don't care about at the moment. Oh no. Okay, one of them went down. Too bad I don't have some form of invincibility like I had the last run. That would help me a lot. Let's see what there is over here. Please, soul heart. No, not bombs. Soul heart. Soul heart here. Ooh, 2 soul hearts. We have a small chance now. Now, we go down. We fight a boss, which won't drop anything. And after that we fight Super Greed, which is very, very, very strong boss. So I really, really concentrate here. I'll take the Magician into the Greed fight. I hope for something else, but it's better than nothing. Welcome to Super Greed. See, doesn't matter how much damage I do. I can do 1 million damage to him. Won't matter a thing. Okay, these coins you basically just need to avoid. Summon these ads, which are actually not that bad. See what he will summon now. Bombs. Bombs you just need to hide from. Lucky Toe. I have no idea why I got Lucky Toe, but I can't complain. He tried to stomp us. Whew. We done more than half of his damage. Hearts. This heals him. Not by much. So it's not that bad that he got healed. Obviously it's better if he didn't. But it's not that bad. Another, some more hearts. Man, not worth getting hit over. Come on. Die already! Almost. This is a bad thing about the homing knife. It can go after targets. Come on, die, 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 die. Not even gonna try killing the heart. I'm gonna kill him. Good. Whew, that was hard. I didn't believe actually that I can do it. And now we unlock Lilith, and now we'll drop a greed machine. That when you donate to it, it will unlock more items like the lucky penny. When you pick up pennies, they have a chance to give you a luck up. It's pretty good. On the bottom there below the keys, you have the chance to see if the machine will break. Obviously we didn't have much money to donate to it, so it didn't have much chance to break. Had 0 chance to break actually. And now we're done with greed mode. I'll let you see the cutscene. With grid mode, all the cutscenes are exactly the same, so I won't be showing the next one. And this is all for today. Thank you very much. If you like, please hit the like, comment, subscribe. It helps me a lot. Thank you, and have a good day.